Okay. Vibrant Limited was incorporated on 1/4/2010 to purchase the running business of a firm on 1/1/2010 from the information given below about the year ending on 31st of December 2010. Right? Means year end on 31st December and company is incorporated on 1/4/2010. Determine and the business is purchased from 1/1/2010. So 1/1/2010 to 1/4/2010 and 1/4/2000 to 31st December 2010. So these are the three dates. Okay, and these are the three dates. Can you tell me the time ratio on the basis of this three date? Okay, then after I will show you the answer. Can you tell me the time ratio?
One is to three.
1:3. Let's check your answer is correct or wrong. Like this is date of purchase, right? Date of, no, this is not the answer. Here, this is date of purchase 1/1, date of incorporation 1/10, and date of year end. So 1/1 to 31st March and 1/4 31st December. So it is 1:3. Okay, your answer is correct. 1:3. Okay, and this is required in every example. But દરેક example માં આટલું તો જોઈશે જ તમારે, right? Apart from this, he said that total sales for the year of 31st December 2010 is 60 lakh, and out of which up to 2010 to 31st March 2010 means pre-period is 12 lakh. 12 lakh pre-period છે તો બાકીનું post period કેટલું હશે? 60 lakh is total sales, 12 lakh is pre-period. Then what is post-period?
48 lakh.
What? 48 lakh. And then what is the ratio? 12 and 48.
1:4.
1:4. 1:4 is the sales ratio. Correct. And then after very simple, you are required to prepare this kind of statement. આવું એક statement તૈયાર કરવાનું છે તમારે. Clear? One by one, step by step તમને એનું solution, એનું calculation દેખાડીશ. Let's see. What we have, the gross profit sold by the trading account on 31st December 2010 is 24 lakh. 24 lakh gross profit is given, right? Then after rent, salary, debenture interest, general expenses, audit fee, director fees, formation expenses, and selling commission. These are the expenses. List of expenses is given. There is no any other income. Other कोई income છે જ નહીં. એક જ income, gross profit, અને એમાંથી એ ખર્ચા minus કરવાના. That is net profit. તો બહુ જ simple થઈ જાય. First of all, here we put the title. Title આ રીતનું થશે. Clear? Then after, this is pre and post incorporation. And then after, this is gross profit and total income, right? Nothing is given. Okay, so this is gross profit and this is total income. So 24 lakh is the 24 lakh is the total. You can say is a 24 lakh is your total income here, and this is gross profit. Gross profit is distributed in which ratio? Tell me. Gross profit
Sales ratio.
Sales ratio, man. Sales ratio is 1:4. So 1:4 માં 24 lakh ને વેચી કાઢો, right? That is 4,80,000 and 19,20,000. Is this correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and this is total. Now the list of expenditure here it is given list of expenditure. These are the list of expenditure. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 total 8 items are there. So just copy and paste, nothing is there. સીધે સીધું કરી મૂકી જ દેવાનું છે, આમાં તો કઈ નવું કરવાનું નથી. Expenses, rent, salary, debenture interest, expenses, audit fees, and etc. These are the total. Here please make the total of it for me.
Sir, net profit 15 lakh.
Okay, net profit 15 lakh. Here it is 15 lakh. How this is 24 minus 9. 24 minus 9, 15 lakh. So this is the basic information, means total income minus total expenditure. Now we just need to bifurcate. Rent. तो रेंट ने क्या रेशियो में વેચીએ છે બોલો, क्या रेशियो में વેચવું જોઈએ?
Time ratio.
Time ratio. Okay, so this is clear. પછી salary of employees એને क्या रेशियो में વેચવું જોઈએ? Again in time ratio. Okay, this is debenture interest. Debenture interest is time, sales, pre or post. શેમાં આવશે debenture interest?
Time ratio.
પોસ્ટમાં આવે બગા. ડિબેન્ચર કંપનીમાં જ હોય, ફર્મમાં તો હોય જ નહીં. ડિબેન્ચર વ્યાજ ચૂકવવાનું ક્યારે થાય? ડિબેન્ચર ઇઝ લાયબિલિટી ફોર કંપની ઓનલી, રાઈટ? લાયબિલિટી હોય તો ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ પેમેન્ટ કરવાનું થાય. જનરલ એક્સપેન્સીસ બોલો, ઇન વિચ રેશિયો?
Pre.
ટાઈમ રેશિયો આવે. જનરલ એક્સપેન્સીસ કોઈ દિવસ જનરલ એક્સપેન્સીસ ફર્મમાં ના હોય, રાઈટ? ફર્મમાં બી હોય, કંપનીમાં બી હોય, તો ટાઈમ પ્રમાણે જાય. ઓડિટ ફીસ,
Post.
યસ પોસ્ટ, વેરી નાઇસ. પોસ્ટ આવે. આમ ટાઈમ રેશિયો થાય. ઓડિટ ફીમાં ટાઈમ રેશિયો લેવો પડે. બટ ધ if specification is information is given, otherwise we will consider that audit fees is related to the company, because firm લેવલે ઓડિટિંગ નું કામ નોર્મલી કરાવતા નથી હોતા. ઓડિટિંગ કંપનીમાં જ કરાવતા હોઈએ છે. ધેટ્સ વાય. ક્લિયર? ઇટ્સ અ પોસ્ટ. अच्छा, कदाच તમે ટાઈમમાં વેચી કાઢ્યું, that will not consider as wrong. એને wrong ગણી શકાય નહીં. આન્સર ભલે જુદો આવતો રહ્યો, but that will be considered as correct. Director fees,
Post.
post, very nice. कौन बोल्યું टाइम? ડિરેક્ટર. ડિરેક્ટર યાદ રાખજો બરાબર, પોસ્ટમાં જ આવે. ક્લિયર? ફોર્મેશન એક્સપેન્સીસ, સ્થાપનાના ખર્ચા. ફોર્મેશન, આ જે કંપની બનાવીએ છે એના ખર્ચા. ફોર્મેશન એક્સપેન્સીસ.
Post.
પોસ્ટ, વેરી નાઇસ. સેલિંગ કમિશન, કમિશન છે, સેલિંગ કમિશન.
Sales ratio.
Sales
Sales.
ratio. Okay, and now total તો automatic થઈ જ જવાનું છે. Clear? And then after minus કર દો એટલે આન્સર આવી જાય તમારું. And this is your final answer. Pre and post incorporation period. Okay, હેડિંગ ને? હવે આ જે પ્રોફિટ છે 3,02,250, આ ક્યાં જાય? It is transferred to capital reserve. This is transferred to capital reserve, and this is transferred to revenue reserve. This is profit, net profit, revenue profit. This is capital profit, and this profit is not available for dividend. This profit is available for dividend. આ યાદ રાખવાનું છે. This profit is available for dividend. This profit is available for dividend. This profit is not available for dividend. This profit is capital profit. This profit is revenue profit. This profit is transferred to capital reserve. This profit is not transferred to capital reserve. Okay, got it or not? Everybody say yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very nice.